Day 8, push, hypertrophy. And the title says hypertrophy because I've switched from strength training, aka doing bench for only 3 to 5 reps, to doing it for about 8 to 10 reps. I wanted to do this because I want to grow more muscle, specifically, um, more of a bodybuilding style training, and I'm also bulking. So to use that all that calorie that I'm consuming, I'll be doing hypertrophy since it is more volume and it does use more energy. Warmed up with just bench. I did some dynamic stretching at my school, but obviously I didn't record that since I'm not allowed to record at my school. First set was of 180 for 10. Second set, also 180 for 10. Third set, also 180. I'm not sure if I hit 10 here, but I definitely went to failure. I do want to mention that earlier in the morning of this same day, I got my vaccine, so I was not feeling very well. So I might have been able to push more. I just didn't because, well, like I said, I got vaccinated and I was not feeling good. I got the flu shot and the COVID shot, so that just, I mean, that's a bad combo. Looking at the footage, I realized that I should have put some plates on, some clips on, because look at the plates wobbling. You don't want that. I don't want that. My plan for hypertrophy on push days is going to be starting off with bench because I love benching and I do want to prioritize my chest in hypertrophy. So, if you do an exercise very first in a workout, that exercise will be most effective as you are fresh, you have all the energy that you want to put into it, and you can reach failure better. Here, I just completely flatlined basically, and thankfully I have a great spotter that was able to help me. The second part of hypertrophy is going to be the incline dumbbell press for the upper chest. Also chose dumbbells instead of the barbell because it's important to have a bottom stretch for at least one chest movement, maximize the muscle fibers and the range of motion. This is my first time doing the dumbbell incline press. So right there, those were only 35s. I was just kind of feeling out what weight I should do. There, I added 15 to each side. That also was pretty light. I was able to reach the failure. However, I don't want to be going more than 12 reps because that's just time consuming. And I want to stick to about 8 to 10. Added on, um, I think 5 pounds it was total. So I'm at 55. That's not including the handles either. I'm just going by what the plates say. And I found that this weight was definitely good for me. And at least for that day, I decided to do one set to failure and then another. I gotta look up a video on how to properly set that up because I know I'm using a lot of energy trying to put that up. I pick it up from the ground and then I put it to my legs and then I throw it up to my chest, and I feel like I'm using a lot of energy. Or maybe that's the only way of doing it and it's just sucked. Here, my gym bro and I created a new way to get into our seat, kind of like the spinning around in a barbell before doing the bench. Here I go for dips. However, I did not do any sets because the rope that I used broke. So here I only do about three because I realized that it was too light and that I was supposed to add 10 pounds, and so I quickly take it off. However, when I did,
How the British people. Holy, it broke again. Alright. Okay, ripping it into the floor? Wait, what? Oh, that's crazy.
It's just paint. Oh no,
That's not good.
that's a tiny bit more than paint.
That's a whole ground.
yeah, so I dropped the weight and it definitely chipped some concrete on the floor, but it's gonna be all right. I decided to go with skull crushers as my second tricep exercise. However, I'm not very good at doing them, so I do have to get the practice in before, I can put on more weight. Um, to me, they look good. However, I know something's off. Look at Jeff Nippert's video. That's what I watched on skull crushers. He also said in that video that to train the tricep most optimally, you want to have tricep extension at your side, behind you, and above you. And so I decided that skull crushers would be the best exercise for above me because I do have cables and I could use some sort of cable to pull things up. However, I don't have enough length of the cable to make it through, um, from one pulley to another, then back to my hand and then to the weights. So that's why I'm doing the skull crushers as my movement above my head, and dips are really good. I decided because not only do they work at the side of you, but they technically also work behind you. So there I have the three positions all in two exercises, so I don't have to spend as much time in the gym. Um, yeah, so I wasn't able to do many reps here because I was just practicing, but definitely worth it. And for other push days, I want to have a tricep focused and a shoulder focused. On the shoulder focused ones, I'll have lateral raises and rear delt flies because I think it would be a good idea to just throw in the back of the shoulder with push days, because it's more of a shoulder thing and also would probably pair nicer just as a shoulder exercise. I'll also be using the cable while doing it, so it's just convenient to go from one cable exercise to another. If you guys like my shirt and my hat, go check out Gnarly Fit. I'm not sponsored by them, but I met them in my competition. They were selling stuff at a stand, which, by the way, I will be posting a video on the competition. Should be coming out sometime this week. And we talked. They said that they'd totally be down to sponsor me once I get more followers and whatnot. So hopefully we'll have that sponsor. I'll see you guys in another video. See ya.